Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, don't forget at the end to like, share, and subscribe. That would help out a lot. Today I got in the post my Papercraft Society box. This is the second Helen Griffin one. I can't remember what number we're on, but there's been another one released and then another one. So that it somehow got caught up, I think, with the COVID thing, maybe in customs or something. So it's been a couple months, I think, even. Not quite sure, but it's very, very pretty. And it came just about a half an hour ago, so I couldn't wait to dive in because obviously we've been waiting a while for it. So anyways, let's dive in and take a look. Very, very pretty. You've probably seen unboxings by now of that, but look how pretty that the watercolor florals there. Extras. You get your inks there, like a peach, an olive, and a bricky red. Get a card with info on it. This one has card weight and GSM, which is helpful for those of us in the US because we use pounds, and the GSM sort of a mystery to to us. So anyway, that's that. You get these adhesive crystals, which are really pretty. You can get them in different sizes, which is always nice. Of course, you get the book, which has lots of ideas in it, how-tos, like a little mini magazine, and that will be fun to look at. And then the card. So this is the coordinating cardstock. So you get a couple silvers, like that peach again, like the ink colors there, that bricky red, and it's double-sided, and the olive. The envelope itself, and the hashtag Papercraft Society there, you get your dies, stamps, and whatnot here. So it's been a while since I've looked at somebody's unboxing. So you get a watercolor brush pen. I can always use one of those, I think. So cute. Wow, where's the camera? So that's perfect for travel bags and things. It has that barrel of water. A regular size water brush is about that size. So I go through these a lot. So that's great. They're great for kids to use as well. And yeah, so it has a bit of a tooth on the other side and smooth on this side, and you get several sheets of that. Nice weight to that, so that's good. I can always use that. The stamp set is there. It's got that little sort of dotted bit there. It's a little vinage, squiggly line, a to and a from, or at least a from. Thank you, happy birthday, celebrate, handmade. Oh, here's the to. And then some flowers, very pretty. Lots of uses all year round for them. I like that. It's my style. That's my jam. Okay, so you get 2 of each of those. Like that. A stripey. Very pretty. Guys, I have her larger gable box, and this is the mini one, so I'm looking forward to this. Will be cute. So if you have a smaller present to pop in there, I bet you could roll up even a tie for Father's Day, maybe. I don't know. I have it backwards. No, well, I have the words backwards. So it says, with love for you. So you can use those words there. It has these labels, large label, like a sort of a rickrack type of thing there. Some flowers to layer up, so all your necessities there. So go ahead, whoa, and drop it. Go ahead and make some projects. For my first box, I'm going to make out of this maroon. I'm going to kind of do it tone on tone, I think. It just fits perfectly on there. So adorable. So I'll cut that out after I stamp. Put my watercolor card. I was kind of undecided. I believe these are hybrid inks. Some leafage. Normally I would take the time to mask that off, but you're not going to, you know, once the box is made and all of that, it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. So just kind of making my pattern paper, I guess, essentially. They're brand new like that, they really stick. I'm not going to fill my new water brush up because I have other ones, so I'm going to keep that one clean. I'm going to flick some paint and put it down over there. a little zhuzh. And grab a paintbrush. And then give it a little flick. And then that just kind of fills in some of that empty space as well. I clearly need a lot more ink. And then just make sure to wash your brush really well. Okay. Then that just gives a nice texture to it. Let me hold that up for you to see. So we have the stamping and the flicking there. Okay, so I've got die cuts from the watercolor card, and on these, I don't know if you can see that, but it embosses really, really nicely on there. You can see the markings on there maybe. So then you can go through with your inks, and then because I want a bit of shading, I'm going to come in with some of my Lira watercolor, that to be a little greener, I guess. But use what you have. Go ahead on the bigger one, kind of do these outward motions here. About a spritz. Let's move that around. I'd really like this smaller one. So when I rub it up on here, the little embossed pieces kind of come to life there. Layering, kind of like one of those flowers that have the little variegation on there, if that makes sense. And then I've got my little guy here. I think I'm going to come in with that. And really get that one, so a little juicier of an ink pad. And I'm going to sort of wipe that into that ink. Alright, so let's take a look at our box. So we've got two pieces that are cut the same way. We have tabs. I'm going to go ahead and score each of these just because it's easier to do it now. Want to focus on what's nice about gable boxes is there's very little adhesive necessary, and they're easy to make a bunch of. If I can find the end of my thing there, and you can store them flat and then just pull them out when you need them. Whatever you have handy sitting there. And then you want to line that up, bearing in mind you just want to come up to the score mark because we want to be able to bend it, and then of course make sure those are lined up as well. Okay, and then we're going to take this off. I need to clean my table. Hold that in here. And then it's going to line up really nicely. And then you can get this far, and you could even put panels on here if that's what you were doing with these other dies that come in the set. And then just store it like that. So that's the size, just to kind of give you an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5 inches wide. Decide which side you want to be your front. I think I'm going to go with this side. And then put your flap toward there. Okay, so this is a kind of style of flap that doesn't come all the way to the end, so we're just going to use just a bead of wet glue right across there. Make sure it's square, meaning, you know, mathematically square. You can go in and let something else kind of help you smooth that down. If you wanted to reinforce the bottom of the box, you could just cut out probably this panel would fit at the bottom of your box like that. Sorry about that. And then you could reinforce the bottom. Alright, and then you just put your stuff in. You go like this. And it just hooks And then you can go ahead and assemble our flowers. So we have our variegated flower like that. So we're going to go ahead and glue. And let's see where we want to put that. You could put your hanger little tag, to and from tag, and square, because that way it will sit up here and give a little dimension to that flower. Okay. You could always reach inside there and give it a squeeze. And that's a real simple box, but I mean the sky's the limit with these. But I like how simple that is, and that could be for birthdays, holidays, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, all sorts of things. Alright guys, hopefully you like that and that inspires you to get in your craft room. If you don't have this, and just use the dies you have, make some beautiful things. Thanks guys so much, and have a great and safe and healthy day.